So there is this video that's doing its rounds on social media at the moment, and I've seen it pop up a few times, and I've looked at it a few times, and I can't work out whether it's a very good piece of UFO footage or potentially a fake. If it is a fake, there are some intricate little details in the video that when you actually go frame by frame, you would, why would you, it's a lot of effort to put these little details in, which I'll show you in a minute if it is fake. If it's real, it's a phenomenal piece of UFO footage. And what it is a craft doing a slight sort of spin on its axes, hovering, and then shooting off from 0 to hundreds of thousands of miles per hour, basically instantaneous speed. And it's caught on a camera, zoomed in from a long distance away. It's obviously on maximum zoom on this camera. And there's going to be the other argument of 4K cameras zoomed in should still be able to get a clearer view, potentially. I don't know. If you zoom in really, if you have these maximum zoom phones, they're quite hard to control, like even your slightest movement and they're bouncing around all over the place. So I don't know. There's the argument for why is it grainy? And it is a little bit grainy. And, is it just a fake? But then again, we have these intricate bits of detail frame by frame that if you were to create a fake, you probably wouldn't do. But let's take a look at this video. So there's actually very little information about this video, where it was shot. It was shot this year, so that's 2025. I believe it's in the USA. It looks like it could be out in Nevada or something. Who knows? I mean, I'm just saying Nevada because Nevada springs to mind when you look at that backdrop. But there's no actual details on where this was shot. There's no speaking. There's no dialogue in the video. So you can't get anything from accents or languages. But it's a short video. Let's watch it, and then we'll just look at some of those frame by frame detail points that I mentioned, because I think if you were going to fake this, it's a lot of effort to actually frame by frame add these little details in. But like I said, it is a very grainy video, so there is the argument out there that for this could be faked, I suppose, and why not 4K high resolution? What do you think? And that's it's spinning on its axes. This is what I said at the beginning. So it seems to be doing sort of a turn on its, and before it shoots off, which you'll see. And it shoots off. I mean, that's pretty incredible, isn't it? If that is indeed real. I mean, I suppose the issue is, if I was recording that, I would be going, I'd be talking, I'd be going, what is that? And I'd be blown away by it. And then when it's shot off like that, there's no doubt I'd be shouting and screaming probably, because it's not a normal thing to see. It'd be mental to see something like that. Let's just watch it again. So I know what people are going to say. People are going to say, why, without a doubt, people are going to say, why, with the quality of cameras on phones, is that such poor resolution? But if you go out into the desert and you zoom in on max zoom and try and focus on something small in the air, honestly, you would lose quality, and it would be really hard to keep that camera on a phone pointed at what you were trying to capture, especially if you're quite far away. So you would lose resolution and quality doing that. I don't know if you lose this much, you'd have to try it. But I think the argument for 4K, zoomed in from a long distance is quite a weak one. I think in terms of it being fake, I think the reaction of the person recording is a stronger case, because you would be blown away watching something like this. Unless it's been leaked from the military and they're used to it and expect it, I don't know. But you can almost see at the top, and this is what I'm talking about frame by frame. So if we go back here, Okay, just look. If you've got this video and you're able to slow it down yourself, go to 7 seconds and then just go through it frame by frame, and then just look at the top of the craft. See that? It almost just at the top of the craft, you have this little white puff of, it almost looks like on rovers, not rovers, like crafts that we have now from Earth. They have those jets of air to control the the movements of it, and it almost looks like that is, this is what I mean. There's quite a few of these, so you actually see as it's rotating around, these different like jets of air seem to be keeping it level. That's not the only one, albeit would a spacecraft that's traveled light years to get here require jets of air to keep it stable? I don't know, again, but there's definitely some little anomalies like that just sort of blow out of it. See, one comes out the bottom now. There's another one out the top, and then it shoots off. And this is the frame by frame detail that I was talking about. So if you go back to the beginning of the frames that follow this 20 second seconds. So you start at, say, 21. Okay, so this is just before it's about to shoot off. So we go through it frame by frame, and just as it's about to shoot off, you'll notice, look, that jet that at the bottom of it, if you look underneath, there we go. So there's a propulsion system there. Something shoots out the bottom of it before it blasts off at hundreds of thousands of miles an hour, basically instantaneous speed. If you were going to fake a video, would you put that in, that level of detail? I don't know. And then if you go to the next frame, okay, so the next series, there we go. It basically disappears in a single frame. So there's just the leftover, I don't know what it is, like the leftover light that was once this object before it shoots off at instantaneous speed. Again, that's a lot of thinking to go through for a 25-second video. I don't know. I think there are cases on both sides of the argument for this being a real UAP, potentially captured by someone in the military that's used to seeing these types of things. So that's why there's not those gasps and like wows of what they're seeing. And then there is an argument on the other side that it's fake, because if it wasn't captured by someone in the military, just a random person, you would obviously be blown away like this and be screaming and shouting. The resolution issue and the need for these jets of air to keep it level for such an advanced craft. I don't know. Let's watch it one more time from start to finish. That's someone's head right in the beginning. On the first frame on the left, bottom left-hand corner. I don't know if that's the head of somebody else witnessing it, maybe. I want it to be real. I think that's amazing. So I'm obviously, I want everything to be real because I'm a UFO nut. I'm a believer, as my jumper says. But there's arguments on both sides. But I'm going to go ahead because I want it to be real and say I think that's a real piece of UFO footage. Leave your comments and let me know what you think. And I also just wanted to say thank you for watching this video. And if you can, and if you are interested in the UFO, UAP, just random phenomena in our lives and what's out there in the universe and cosmos, please do subscribe to my channels, and do keep an eye out for UFOconnect.com. At the time of recording this video, the website isn't live, but it is going to be live very soon. And it has a fantastic archive which you can search for free, and it has thousands of UFO cases in there, going back from 1947 to present day. Also, if you have experienced something yourself, feel free to get in touch, share your experiences. do comment the good, the bad. I know lots of people out there will watch videos and just think it's all a load of rubbish. There's lots of people out there that watch these videos and think it's all real. I tend to try and lean towards that it's real because I want it to be real. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I will have another video for you soon.